Good afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Frank Aitano here live from the Hail Palace for our daily hail forecast. As always, sponsored by C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, American Contractor Show, and Atlas. You can check out their Facebook pages in the description to this video. Go right into our weather headlines here. A quiet start to September, not really any severe weather to talk about for today, tomorrow, maybe something on Wednesday, but it's pretty quiet for the rest of the work week. And then we look at this weekend where maybe we might see something. We'll take a look at the jet stream towards the end of the video and see what's in store for then. And then we'll end the video with, as usual, our tropical update. We do have a couple of named systems and a couple of waves to watch. They're coming off the coast of Africa. First, as always, our upcoming events. I don't know if anybody went to the tailgate this past weekend. We had a pretty good turnout, and we're going to be back at OU in Norman again this weekend for an evening game. So the tailgate's going to start at 4 o'clock, and then the game is going to start at 6. You can come a little bit before 4, though. We're going to be setting up around 1:32. So the official start time is 4, but you could probably show up a little earlier than that. Again, that's this Saturday in Norman, Oklahoma. We're going to be free food, free beer. It's next to Bud Wilkinson House on Jenkins Ave. So make sure you come out for that. Even if you're not going to the game, we play it on the TV at the tailgate. And then later this month, we have the RCAT MRCA Roofing Conference. That's going to be at the Fort Worth Convention Center in Fort Worth, Texas. That's going to be September 27th through the 29th. So make sure you come out and see us there as well. Getting into, it looks like our system's running a little slow here. Countdown to fall, 16 days. So fall begins on September 22nd. Got 16 days left till we are officially in fall. And then speaking of fall, we're going to take a look at what the current foliage actually looks like around the country. So obviously not much going on down here. We never really get anything good. But once you get further north, looks like we got really good stuff coming in September, and then mid-October is where we really start to see this area. So the further north you go, especially here up in like Glacier National Park up in Montana, good foliage this month, and then you start to see it more in October towards the northeast. And then we don't really see much until around November around here, and even then it's really not that great. Living in Oklahoma City for the past 7 years, it's not really, I grew up in Connecticut, so I'm used to really good foliage up there. But we do get a little bit down here. My clicker's not working. There's the system. There we go. Current conditions around the country, beautiful across most of the country right now. Then we're going to head out to the east, where we actually had a tornado warning a little while ago in southern New Jersey. There was a 2% risk for tornadoes in this area along the mid-Atlantic coast, but those storms have moved offshore, so I believe the tornado chances are done. We will see some pop-up showers in the area and then also to the southeast this afternoon, but I don't really expect anything severe out of those. Those are just your summertime pop-up thunderstorms in the area. And what's it feel like outside right now? Well, it's muggy down in the southeast. We have pretty high dew points across most of the eastern portions of the country, and then as we get further west, it's a little drier, so those feels like temperatures go down a little bit compared to the south. So that muggy cast for those dew points, as you can see as we move through the day, not looking very comfortable across most of the southeast. And the further north you get and the further west you get, it gets way more comfortable as those dew point temperatures tend to be lower in those areas. Going right into today, I mentioned that we will be seeing some pop-up thunderstorms this afternoon. Here we move into the 5 o'clock central time frame. We do see those thunderstorms popping up here in the mid-Atlantic states and down in the southeast. Again, I don't really see any severe weather coming out of this. I wouldn't be shocked if we saw a quarter report or something happen, but not enough to warrant a risk area for severe weather, as most of these will be sub-severe. We're going to push that through. Once we lose that daytime heating and get into the overnight hours, all those storms will be diminishing, those daytime thunderstorms. So I just mentioned, no real forecast area to speak of, so no severe hail expected today. Now let's take a look at what tomorrow is going to bring. In the same area, we're going to be seeing some more pop-up thunderstorms going in the afternoon. This is 5 p.m. here in the southeast, we do see those storms popping up in Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, and then up through the mid-Atlantic states into Virginia. And like I was just talking about for today, it's going to be the same thing for tomorrow. I don't really expect any severe weather out of this, maybe some sub-severe hail and some sub-severe wind gusts from those storms. And then those are going to diminish into the evening and overnight hours as we do lose that daytime heating. Same exact thing as today. So again, here's the graphic showing you nothing, no severe hail expected for tomorrow as well. So we're going to go look at what's expected later this week. So here we are now. We're going to move into Wednesday. Possibility for maybe a storm or two to produce something severe on Wednesday in the upper Midwest and Great Lakes region, as we do see this little wiggle here. It might be just enough of an impulse to pop off a thunderstorm or two that can produce severe hail or severe wind gusts. But I'm not really expecting much out of that, so not enough to warrant a risk area from my end. As we work further into the week, we do see a trough starting to dig later on in the week, and that's going to dig through on Friday and Saturday. So we could see something this weekend. We'll have to keep you updated with what conditions are going to be looking like and if they're favorable for severe weather. But we do have a little bit of an impulse moving in here into the northern sections of the country. So we could potentially see some severe wind gusts or possibly some severe hail Saturday and Sunday as that trough kicks through the northern portion of the country. So that's what we're looking at for there. Now we're going to take a look at the couple of waves that we have to pay attention to here. So we have this wave that hasn't come off the coast of Africa yet, but it is forecast to come off in the next couple of days. So 0% chance in the next 2 days and a 20% chance for formation in the next 5 days for that one. And then if we look a little bit further to the west here, we have a wave that came off the coast, and next 2 days a 40% chance of formation and 60% chance of formation within the next 5 days for that tropical wave. Now we have a couple of name storms to look at as well. So first we're going to look at Danielle, currently a hurricane, and going over into Thursday, we do see it begin to weaken and forecast to be a post-tropical system by Thursday afternoon with 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And then we're going to take a look at Tropical Storm Earl right now, and I forgot to update that, so this is supposed to say Tropical Storm Earl. Don't pay attention to that. And so we're going to look at Earl through Thursday. Forecast to strengthen to become a Category 1 hurricane with 90-mile-an-hour sustained winds from that system. Bermuda, not really looking like they're going to get hit. Just to the east of Bermuda is where the forecast track is beyond Thursday. So Bermuda's not really at risk right now, but I mean, anybody from there, they're probably not watching this, but if they were, I'd tell them to pay attention anyway, just in case the forecast track does change. And as always, we're going to keep you guys updated with everything going on our end as well. So follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. We're at HailTrace for all of those, so easy to find us there. And if you want to get in contact with us, it's 855-334-4245. You can email us at info@hailtrace.com, or you can go right to our website, www.hailtrace.com, to find out about who we are and how we can help your company. But for now, I'm meteorologist Frank Gaetano. Everybody have a great rest of your Tuesday.